say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll match up against the Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
So the Hornets starting five. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Miller is out there with Trey Mann. And it's Knipple in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the 5. Each team representing their conference in this one, Grant. And they've got some history between them as well.
Yeah, B.A., they've played in some big games against each other. And that only heightens the intensity. It should be a good one.
Now here's Poole. And in the game with Oklahoma City, he did not play well. Pass to Murray. Fires from the wing, and he nails the jumper. And here's Mann. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Here's Knipple. There's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yes, I know Knipple is a rookie, but he entered the league with a reputation from deep.
Pass to Williamson. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Williamson throws it down.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Plumlee, a screen on Williamson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Pelicans cleared away. Murray with it, and it's Mann picking him up. Pass to Messi. Williamson looking around. 5 on the clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The Hornets have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the paint. Here's Mann. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
There's nothing like a guard finishing through contact on the interior. You feel a little bit bigger than that size, Trey Mann.
Now here's Poole. Blocked! Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Knipple, count the basket. Knipple's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, don't think Knipple relies only on spot-up shooting. He can surprise you with some moves off the dribble.
Pass to Messi. Bridges against Williamson. They set a pick. Takes a 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Charlotte leading by 3. Will grant a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
And they double up Williamson. Murray finds Williamson. To the inside. Outside Murray. Lets it go from deep. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Williamson. And it's blocked. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Williamson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Miller outside. Lets it go. Misi grabs the board.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Poole, the pass to Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. The three ball. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Murray's got 5.
In terms of volume and accuracy, Murray has shown a lot of growth with his three-point shot since entering the league.
Man, the pass to Miller. Pass to Knipple. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Poole outside. Over Miller. Poole shot is off. Charlotte trailing. Pass to man. Here's Plumlee. He's guarded by Misi. Plumlee passes to Miller. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, Brandon Miller letting you know he's got a little handle in his game.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. From the line, Hornets with the rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They needed extra time to get the win, but the end result is all that matters.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
Now here's Bridges. He had a big outing in that Jazz game as well.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Williamson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
That's good from Williamson. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
He does not get the second one.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Poole. Still no points. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Here's Miller. Again, Charlotte.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Pelicans trail by 7. Now Murray. 26 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Now here's Williamson. Fires from deep. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Miller outside. Pass to Plumlee. Out to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And Charlotte another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Now here's Williamson. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Poole, and Alvarado's subbed in for Murray. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sexton. Back to Miller. Outside Sexton. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by New Orleans. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by New Orleans, Sexton finds Miller. Outside for Sexton. They set the pick from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 7. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Miller. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. And the shot's good. Williamson's got 9.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Sexton with it. Pass to Miller. And it's rejected. And here's Williamson. A minute 6 left to play in the first quarter. Plumlee pulls down the board. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Miller outside. Back to Sexton. Pass to Miller. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Williamson with the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Miller. Hits a three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Charlotte.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Green out there with Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's James. And it's Diabate in at the center position. And last season, the Hornets with the second most games missed to injury.
Always tough to overcome significant injuries, especially if it's a rebuilding team. And the other part of that, BA, is it's complicating their ability to evaluate the talent that they do have. All of that requires health. You hope that's on the horizon.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, it was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. The shot's good on the assist by James.
The assist.
And the Hornets lead by 17. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Hawkins. They set the pick. Bay outside from downtown. And again, no good by New Orleans.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Williams. He's closely guarded. Now here's Sexton. Back to Williams. They get it again, and it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson's checked in for Bay. Jordan Poole comes in for Hawkins. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Alvarado. Connaughton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Connaughton. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Connaughton's gotten his first bucket of the night. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Williamson inside, working on Williams. Back to Jones. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jones has got his first basket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Connaughton outside to the middle. Ooh, stolen by Murray. It's Poole on the wing. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Connaughton. On the wing, Sexton, defended by Murray. And here's Green from the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Matkovic. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That's Jordan Poole's decision-making and pick-and-roll action sets up his teammate nicely.
On the wing, Sexton. Connaughton outside. Nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Diabate. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And here's Green from the arc. Sinks it from distance. And the Hornets lead by 18.
You have to respect what Josh Green has turned himself into, and that's a legit three-point threat.
There's a screen. Poole for three. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Pelicans making a change here. Misi's checked in. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Plumlee's checked in for Diabate. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. Knippel's checked in for Green. And it's Mann in for Connaughton. Hornets leading by 15. Outside Sexton. Here's Knippel. The shot's good. Knippel's gotten his third basket of the night.
And that's a big make for Knippel's confidence. As the rookie develops, he'll have to prove he has that inside game.
Pass to Misi. Poole against Sexton. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Down low. Here's Sexton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 5 points.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Basket's good.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Pass to Bridges. Now Plumlee. He's guarded by Misi. Sexton against Poole. Poke loose. Right side Murray. Poole outside. 6 to shoot. Launches it. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside man. Plumlee, a screen on Murray. Puts up a 3. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Outside Murray. Pass to Williamson. The jump hook. Zion showing off his strength.
At 270, it's hard to knock Zion out of his rhythm.
Hornets leading by 13. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Jones. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Hornets 4th, 5th best, the Pelicans.
Right here, these two teams really cashed in on the offensive glass, creating extra points out of nothing.
Pass to Knippel. Here's Bridges. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Pelicans trail by 13. And here's Poole. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Williamson. Poole, a screen on Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. To win the cold spell. Outside man. 4-3. Buries it from 3. Man's got 5 points.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Over to the left wing. Williamson outside. Misi inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Williamson. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Man, the pass to Bridges. Back to man. Plumlee, a screen on Murray. Here's man. Pass to Plumlee. And rejected. Here's Poole. Here's Murray. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 7.
So quick to get around defenders. Murray's a baller.
Here's Plumlee. He's guarded by Misi. Here's Miller. And Charlotte, another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Poole looking it over. No good on the triple.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And the basket by Bridges.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
There's the block.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Outside man. Plumlee, a screen on Murray. To the paint. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
A minute 39 left to play in the first half. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? A minute 29 left in the first half of this one. Hornets leading by 20. On the wing man, defended by Murray. Miller outside. Clock at 6. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
And with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, B.A., because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership, and then your front office has to make really smart decisions. Draft well. Make key trades, the acquisition of key veterans. And then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Williamson against Bridges.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
The jumper from the wing off target.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Miller on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans cleared away. Misi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray passes to Poole. Now here's Misi. Pass to Williamson. Over Knipple. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're playing with fantastic discipline, very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
Yeah, I'd call it a clinic. This is how you run an offense.
Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. The Bucks will face off against the Raptors in Toronto. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
And on paper, these two are pretty close in terms of talent.
Yeah, that's going to come down to effort and who controls that pace.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Misi. Half to the basket by Charlotte. Shot clock at 5. Williamson, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. They kick it out to Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. From outside the arc. That shot off. Hornets leading by 21. Man, the pass to Plumlee. To the middle. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Well, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Murray. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Murray's got 10.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Outside man. Williamson against Bridges. Oh, ripped away. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by man. Blocked!
Wow, how about the timing on the defensive end by Trey Mann? Send it back.
Williamson. Here's Knipple. He's got 7. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Murray. And there's a pick. Launches a 3. Knipple with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 22. Miller outside. Pass to Plumlee. And here's Knipple from the arc. The shot off that time. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Williamson against Bridges. Fires for 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Bridges, left side. And they pick up 2. Bridges has got 10 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Poole outside. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Charlotte leading by 21. Now man, he's got 7. And here's Knipple from the arc. Hits the trifecta. 10 points for him.
Another great pro from my alma mater. Con Knipple making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J.
Now here's Poole. 5 points in the game. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. But last season, encouraging, Grant.
Yeah, it was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
The first free throw is good. Doris, after starting his career with the Warriors, Jordan Poole is trying to prove he can be counted on as a leader.
And let's remember, B.A., Jordan is a player who is just entering his prime. The championship he won with the Warriors should be really instructive about what it takes to be great in this league. When you've played alongside Stephen Curry, you have an understanding of what it takes. And for Jordan, it's just about putting in the work and continuing to grow.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Mann. 7 points in the game. Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Williamson outside. Pass to Murray. Now here's Misi. He's checked by Plumlee. And here's Williamson. Picked by Misi. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
With authority. Zion making sure they beat the clock.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Knipple. Shoots. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Murray. With the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
You gotta like the intensity behind Murray's drive. He has no intention there of stopping.
Pass to Mann. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Diabate's checked in. So it's the Pelicans now. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Charlotte leading by 21. Miller, the pass to Plumlee. Outside man. Again, Charlotte.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Five to shoot. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
No good on that one. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, B.A., it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
New Orleans has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Man with it. Poole picks him up. The drive by man. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Murray. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Yeah, the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
Pass to Knippel. Back to man. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Now here's Miller. The 3 is up. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Murray. Poole outside from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Three-pointer. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 24 points.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Now here's Jones. Misi's shot is good.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Hornets leading by 23. Pass to Knippel. Here's Diabate, defended by Jones. Here's Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
New Orleans calls timeout. 1:39 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Williamson. Alvarado outside. Jones sets a screen. Bay from long range. They get the rebound. Fires the three. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Sexton against Jones. Pass to Diabate. Shot clock at 6. Bridges misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Alvarado, the pass to Williamson. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Mann. Outside Sexton. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Sexton's got 8 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Williamson outside. From behind the arc. And it's Matkovic missing. And so it's Charlotte in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Williams, Colin Sexton out there with Green. Then it's Miles Bridges. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Williamson passes to Alvarado. Now Bay. There's the triple. Rebounded by Green. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Sexton looking around. Puts the move on. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
McNeely's checked in for Bridges.
Substitutions. Number 33, Liam McNeely.
The Hornets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The 3 from Sexton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Bay outside. And there's the screen. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 5 rebounds in the game. Sexton with it. Outside, Green. Sends it home from three-point land.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Pass to Sexton. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
BA, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Here's Green. And Williamson with the block.
Whoa, Zion looked like a flying fortress the way he protected the rim. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jones with a screen on Williams. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Outside, Green. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Alvarado. The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Misi, he's checked in for Matkovic. Trey Murphy comes in for Bay. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Alvarado. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Salon's checked in. Pass to Diabate. It's stolen by Poole.
Boy, Jordan Poole may be slight of frame, but this guy willing to challenge any defender.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And the first one at the line is good. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Sexton against Murray. And stolen by Murray. Out to the wing. Pass to Williamson. Poole outside. 5 on the clock. And again, New Orleans no good. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Back to Sexton. Here's Diabate. Takes a step back. Here's Green. Shots blocked. Pass to Misi. Now here's Murray. Williamson outside. Back to Murray. And down it goes. 2 points.
And check out Murray making trouble for the defense. They just couldn't keep up.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. It's James on the wing, guarded by Poole. Outside Sexton. High arcing shot, deflected.
And this team is better when Murray is engaged defensively. And that was a big-time block.
And the shot goes down.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And here's Charlotte now. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Sexton. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sexton. And one of the standout skills for Colin Sexton, that little floater in the lane.
The floater is an invaluable tool for virtually every guard in the league because when you touch the paint, generally speaking, you have bigs rotating to you. But there are a lot of things to love about Colin Sexton. This guy is so intense defensively, a tremendous competitor, and he's really trying to grow that jump shooting aspect, which will be critical.
Pass to Poole. This one for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Right wing. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways, so you gotta take that into account.
Connaughton passes to Sexton. Back to Connaughton. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Connaughton against Poole. And yep, it's good.
Well, Jordan Poole with the 2 inside. Very nice.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Pass to Diabate. Back to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Over Murray. Sexton misses.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Outside Murray. Here's Misi. Pass to Williamson. Over Williams. Williamson misses.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Puts it up from 12. And no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Poole from long range. Sexton grabs the board. Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Diabate. Back to Sexton. And it's good. 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Poole. Williamson outside. Floats one. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got rebound number 11. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Well, New Orleans shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Williamson against Williams. The 3 knocks down the triple.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
The Hornets shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Sexton passes to Green. Back to Sexton. Over Murray. Sexton misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Brandon Miller.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Sexton. No good there. Pass to Poole. 32 seconds left in the fourth. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And here's Sexton. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, Brandon Miller.